Hey, welcome to Roger That, where we focus on our desires to have a great life, have a great retirement, and really make the most of the only life we have. So today, I want to talk about the last day of school. So we have an elementary school right across the street here, and when I work at the house, I get to see them playing out in the playground in recess. Now, it made me think about the last day of school before summer vacation. Now, can you remember back in elementary school when you got close to the end of the school year, how excited you were about all the cool things you were going to do in the summer? You got a little unruly in class, and you just couldn't wait to get out of that structure and go live life the way you wanted to. Well, recently on the Retirement Answer Man Facebook page, we posed the question to a lot of listeners: what is it you're going to do on your last day of work before retirement? Because it's a lot like the last day of school when you were in elementary school. You have all these things that you're excited to do, and as you get closer, maybe you slack off on work a little bit, or you start to get a little bit more casual, just like we did as kids. So we had a lot of listener responses, and I wanted to share some with you. We got Kathy. She says, on her last day of work, Kathy is just going to feel grateful that she can retire. And she said she only had 15 days left. So, Kathy, you are right there on the precipice of a life of freedom. Now, Chad said, set my out of office message as away forever. Boom. I love that, Chad. Now, Rocky said, drop dead. There will always be work to do. Now, I know Rocky. He's a friend of mine, and Rocky loves the work that he does. So my guess is he never really wants to retire from his life because he just loves what he does. Now, Tracy says she's going to take the day off so I can leave a day early to fly to Clearwater and hang out at Frenchy's restaurant. Never been to Frenchy's restaurant. Have you? In Clearwater, Florida? I'll have to Google that and see what it looks like. I guess my question to Tracy is, hopefully you've already been there and are enjoying whatever it is that attracts you, but maybe that's your celebratory spot. Joe says he's going to visit his daughter in Spain with his wife. Pretty cool. I hope you're still doing that. Sort of with Tracy. If some of these aspirations, let's make sure we don't delay those until we get there. Now, Jill says she's going to treat her colleagues to a few beers, give them a big hug, and say goodbye. Well, that's pretty cool. Say goodbye to your comrades. Comrades? There we go. Now, that's interesting because when you do that, just like when you're leaving school, you got to think about who are the friends that you're going to go towards in retirement. A lot of us only have friends in work, and then we get into retirement, we sort of lose that social network. So we need to think about that one. Carol says, get out of bed. Okay, I guess Carol is very practical. Miranda says, die. I don't intend to retire from my life. I like that attitude. I sort of share that one myself. So I think these are all great answers about what we will do on our last day of work. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. What is it that you're going to do on your last day of work to celebrate that life of freedom? Maybe we can get some good ideas from each other. So leave your comments down below. Wait a second here. Sure, asking yourself what you're going to do on the last day of work, that's pretty fun to think about, right? But wait a second, it might not be the right question. Let me explain. Let's go back again and think about that last day of school when you were in elementary school and how excited you were about having all the freedom. No classes, no teachers, no homework. I can do whatever I want. That's exciting. But and when I think about myself in elementary school, I had all that excitement, and after we went on the family vacation and I played outside for a while, about a month in, it started to be like this. Mom, I'm bored. I don't know what to do. What should I do? I don't know. You get the point, right? And I'd find myself on the couch eating Cheetos, watching Godzilla movies. Rah, you remember those, come on. We all love those movies. So it's exciting to think about all the freedom we're going to have. But we got to be careful about that because many times when we're thinking about retirement, We are thinking about what we're running away from. Sort of like when we're in school, right? I don't want the meetings, the corporate travel, all the projects I got to work on. So we start focusing on getting free from all that stuff. And that can be great. But you don't want to be like you were in elementary school, 2, 3, 4 months in, and being bored and sitting on the couch and watching Godzilla movies. We don't want to do that. So the better question might be, and I would love to hear your answers in the comments below, is not what is the last thing you're going to do the last day of work, but what are you going to do with the rest of your life? Now that's a cool question. I'm Roger Whitney. Make sure you're asking yourself the right questions, and Roger that.